Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's just plain old vanilla Ocarina of Time. It's not a randomizer. There's nothing special going on here. But I just reloaded the file and we are back in the forest. Which is perfect because we have to go see Saria, learn the song so we can make Darunia dance. So that is where we are in the game. How's everything going in real life? I don't know, it's going. Today is the day the sun attacks the earth with a bunch of flares. So that's something. We tried to start this episode many times already. You don't know that part yet. I count it down and say 3, 2, 1, go. And sometimes I get as far as the 1, and then like a motorcycle goes by real loud. Just have to start over. Yeah, perfect. First try. Yeah, it'll be like 3, 2, 1. I was like, alright, we gotta start that over. Cool, you're great. You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I have to give a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. Yeah, because there's no cars in Hyrule, man. We don't need all the traffic noise. 50 bullets, just like that. I'm not doing the memory game. If that already puts this at a 99% playthrough, so be it. Hi, Owl. I forgot you were here. Good to see you. Take this. You should find it useful. Who says that? If you are courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Hoot hoot. Yeah, this is actually kind of a cool thing from a game design perspective. Audio design. The fact that they keep the percussion going and dampen out the melody until you're at the right location. That's so cool. I think this is the only time it happens. Once you learn the song, it just permeates the whole time, right? It plays the whole time, permeates doesn't work in that sentence. I mean, maybe kind of. Well, that was a lot easier than I remember. Sometimes these guys just wreck me when I run through here. Like that. You gotta just know they're coming up, I guess. Oh, Navi, hello. What do you gotta say for yourself? Oh yeah, what would Saria say? We're about to find out. I think you can backpedal safely through here. That's the fast way to do it. But it's all good. Going to meet the girl. I forgot how much emphasis the beginning does put on this whole Saria relationship. She's like Link's best friend in this game. So first thing after this brand new information, go see her and tell her about it. It is minimal, though. Like, I think the dialogue here doesn't even reflect anything like that. I've been waiting for you, Star Fox! Link, this is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It is my secret place, I feel. This place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Yes. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Follow along with Saria's song. It's faster than that. Oh, he's gonna stare at it all crazy again. Echoed laughter, echoed chuckles. Please don't forget this song, do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. Zoinks! It might just be my favorite thing about Ocarina of Time, the way he stares at that thing. And now when you talk to her to be like, what's up? She's like, just play the song, don't talk to me in person. I always just found it to be... The Saria relationship is just... It's not written out well enough to me. It could be so much better. But maybe that's just me and my emphasis on, like... I don't know. Just the whole relationship thing, I guess. Oh yeah, first pause. It's always a little bit jagged. As we've been over. I got a fairy in a bottle, baby. Come rub me the right way, honey. Or whatever the heck she says in that song, Genie in a Bottle. Christina Aguilera, remember her? What happened? She's still doing something, right? Honey, baby, darling. All those words, man. There's 5 rupees in the grass. Sugar, buttercup. Muffin? That one's weird. Why are you here again, owl hoo-hoo? We're talking about muffins and darlings. Did you learn an Ocarina song? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. I don't want to hear it again. Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. Good thing it's... How many years later? Something like 24 years later? It's almost 25 years old. So we go out the wrong way to go in the right way to go play the song for a heart piece. Too bad we didn't do the mask thing yet. We could do 2 birds with 1... Yeah. Dance with me, it's so fun. Everybody sing this silly song. Whatever. You know Saria song? We should be friends. Here, take this. It's funny to think that these dialogue lines are nothing, and yet the fans go nuts. The relationship between Link and the Skull Kid, how many theories exist on that? Like, how many details have we extracted from these lines that are literally just, you know the song? We should be friends. That's it. Wow, jeez. How many attempts does it take to get over a ledge? Nah, I know, obviously, Skull Kid is expanded upon with Majora's Mask. Pretty much greatly, but not even that much greatly. I think Majora's Mask has more character writing than this game, though. Like, that's just a given because of the Bomber's Notebook, even. Let's do the ranch. So we'll angle this way a little bit. Gonna go see the other lady now. The one who's not gonna leave us for the heavens. That sounds messed up. Take that back. Isn't it some sort of canon that Link marries Malon? And thus is born Rancher Link in Twilight Princess? Or is that just one of those game theory things? Oh yeah, pan that camera out. It's kind of octagonal, isn't it? Well, it is polygons. Pretty heavily. Let's go play with some chickens. Try to make the game a little easier. I used to do this every time before starting the game. I would throw every chicken behind the table. Because that was in a Nintendo Power or something. Or maybe it was on a website. 1998? Yeah, the internet was doing stuff. Sometimes these ones that get close to them, though. Yeah. I'm awake already, what? Well, I'll be if it ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Malon back in a good mood. So what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game? These 3 cuckoos I have here are special super cuckoos. I'm gonna throw these cuckoos into that gaggle of normal ones. If you could pick out these 3 special birds, within the time limit, I'll give you something good. 10 roops. Start looking. Well, that one's dead obvious. I like his crazy noise where he's like, wait! No. Almost 100%. Golly, you found them all. Hey you've got the talent to be one of the world's best cowboys. How'd you like to marry Malin, huh? Yes. Oh, I was just kidding. Just kidding. I think you're a little young for that, aren't you? Oh, I'm proud to present you a sample of our very own Lon milk. You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring back the bottle and buy a refill anytime you want. Alright, 2 bottles, man. We got a fairy and milk. Ain't no death happening here. Isn't there a spider or something? Even in the daytime? Yeah. This is one of those streams, though, where the boomerang instinct always kicks in and you think, oh, darn, if only I had the boomerang, we could clean sweep it. Kind of like the graveyard earlier. Sing a song again. It's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Hee hee. Duh. Dad came in after a hurry after you found him. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? It seems like Epona is afraid of you, fairy boy, or maybe that noise you were just making. My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing together. Let's do it. Cute Ocarina, are you going to play this song? Oh, I'll play this song. This is the song, though. So we have this song, and we have the song. And the other one was named appropriately. Sing a song, sing a song. Sing a song again. Oh yeah, this is the big wide panning shot. He stares at it in silence. Doesn't the owl show up too? Yeah, look at that. That's a... The owl comes by like there's a legend in the making. See that there, boy? Big things are happening. Well, I guess we can go for the heart piece. What is the Malin sound bank on the keyboard? There's got to be something, right? I guess it would be the choir thing. Nice butts, cows. You ever think it's weird how animals are just like they always have their butts out and they don't think twice? It's just how it is. So we're the only ones that are like, yeah, look at that huge butt. And the cows are just like, moo. There we go, another heart container. Like, only we find it weird that cats and stuff sit on your face. Or dogs, too, when they're nervous. Sometimes, like, I've seen certain little dogs that when they get nervous during fireworks or something, they'll come and they'll sit on your head. Just put their entire butt on your face. I can't remember if I need the boomerang for the Skulltula on the back of the thingy. I don't think so, but we have to come back anyway, so when we have the boomerang, we'll clean sweep the Skulltulas in here. Animal butts. Were we really just talking about that? Whatever, so now Death Mountain is the thing. So, Keaton Mask. I remember as a kid, it used to bother me that every screen transition, the mask you were wearing got turned off, and you had to reapply it. Because I'd be there pretending like Link was something associated with whatever mask he had on, and then it would be interrupted. So it was like a pause in the daydream. It's like the same way I would be so lost in fantasy as a kid playing in the backyard, and occasionally my sister would come by and be like, "Billy, do you want to play a game?" And I'd be so mad because I'd be in the middle of my, like, whatever fantasy I was conjuring up in my head. I'd be like, "No, I'm playing my own game." And then me and my sister would not play anything, and I'd carry on with whatever I was daydreaming. But it was so annoying to have that reality come butting in. I never really did get over that either. Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh, is that a Key Something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently. He's my boy's favorite, that Key Something mask. If you don't mind, will you sell it to me? Yes. My boy will be very happy with this. You really are a Mr. Hero. You sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. You earned a little profit. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of just 10 rupees. Let's just do the mountain. We'll pass by the shop again eventually. I mean, I did get over my sister interrupting my daydreams, but I never got over the whole fantasizing thing. Like, I still do that to this day. Conjure up scenarios and get lost in them. And then get mad that reality tries to butt in every now and then, which it butts in far more frequently as an adult. Ah, yes, the quiet of nighttime. Ooh. I know if I was really trying to be reminiscing about all this, I should talk to every character, but I just don't have that patience. Knowing that most of them are useless. But I do want to analyze some of these lines that randomizers cut out. The problem is, I know it is very shallow. Much like the, oh, you know the song, Let's Be Friends. That's right, we can't do anything until we do this. What's your favorite Ocarina animation on the screen? Between, like, Zelda's Lullaby, Purple Warp Effect, or the Leaves of Saria's song, or one of the other ones. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face, now! Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Oh, whoops, whoa. We've had poor harvest of our special crop bomb flowers, starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage, but this is a Goron problem. We don't need help from any strangers. Simmer down, son. I do like the Saria one. The leaves are kind of cool. There he goes. Haven't seen this in a while. It's like, I have that same effect if somebody starts playing a really good ska song. I always thought that camera angle was clever, looking through the torch and being like, hot? Oh yeah! Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the Spiritual Stone of Fire too? The Spiritual Stone of Fire, also known as the Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not gonna give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongos cavern and prove you're a real man? That way everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the Spiritual Stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick a bomb flower using A. Yeah, lifting level 1. The Goron's bracelet. Oh, that's right, it's not 20 rupees yet. Well, let's light the pot. Make the pot spin, rather. I think I probably could have done that in one swoop, but I didn't trust it for a moment. Oh yeah, the crazy exorcist Link. This is tricky without our own bombs. I'm playing my own game. You can do it with this one, though, I do remember. Crud. We'll give it a couple goes, and if it just doesn't work out, we'll just come back later. Yeah, it's not working. Let's just come back later. But we should open up the forest path. Oh, this isn't it. This guy, I don't think we can do him either. Oh! We're not going to Goron. It's right down here, okay. I still say Zora's Domain is the best part of Kid Link stuff. Although the forest is probably the most fleshed out. All that time daydreaming as a kid, though, it usually was about girls in class. In my classes. I don't know, I guess I was trying to relate that to Saria somehow, I don't know. Oh yeah, we can fix that sign. How are you supposed to get this heart piece? Oh yeah, it's a magic bean, that's right. Hey, the sign fixed itself. Let's just do it, just to say that we've messed with this again. It's Zelda's Lullaby, right? Should be. Song of Storms triggers the fairies and stuff. There we go, a little fancy little Easter egg, or not even an Easter egg, I don't know what it is. What you call that. I suppose we're doing this, we could start making more typically length episodes here. Sometimes I feel like I forget how to speak. But what the heck, the Dodongos Cavern, even as a kid, it's incredibly short as adult Link. But vanilla game doesn't really give us that opportunity. Oh, hello, Navi. This is the music track that, if you listen to it isolated by itself, it's probably the creepiest song in the game. But for some reason, I never get that feeling when I'm actually playing it. It's just one of those strange things, I suppose. Right now, I feel like I could just fall asleep to it. Especially with the noise of that platform. It is interesting just looking back. Knowing what games are capable of now, just looking back at the raw design of this. Oh yeah, this side needs it too. Man. Speaking of falling asleep, I have been kind of out of it lately, I don't know. Been waking up very early, multiple days in a row. It might be catching up to me, finally. It doesn't sound like washcloth. I don't know what I was thinking. I always like how the sword is directly upright when you backflip into those things. Thank you, Mr. Baby Dodongo. What color hair is Link's hair? Is it orange? It's supposed to be blonde, I guess, right? But it looks orange. Why am I just noticing that now as something that stands out? It's weird. Alright, Lizalfos, Lizalfos, whatever they're called. Wait, these guys weren't in Breath of the Wild, were they? Oh wait, yeah, they were. Well, they were in Hyrule Warriors, at least. The Age of Calamity thing. Yeah, wait, they were. What am I talking about? Zora's Domain. They lined the whole thing with shock arrows. It's starting to stand out to me, though. All the N64 textures. Like, I'm just seeing how jarring it actually is. Like, we're that many degrees separated from it now, where it's actually starting to feel quite retro. Whereas up until now, it never really has. I've always just accepted it as, like, this was the first time it was 3D, so it's always gonna be... Like, I feel like the GameCube era, PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox, has aged faster than the N64 and PS1. Just because of that acceptance you have for it. There's no Skulltula, it's just a guy who sells sticks. So we can just light these things and be done with it. Yeah, because GameCube, PS2, and original Xbox was a jump. It was the first improvement to 3D graphics that we ever saw. So it was the first time we were like, oh, look at how realistic it is now. Even though once upon a time, N64 was like, it can never get any better than this. This is crazy. But I think because it is so rigid, like it is so raw, as basic of 3D as it gets, connecting one point to the next in polygonal shapes. Like the movement of this game is so mathematical, it's crazy. As long as you know how to line up your Z target movement, you can do anything. So I think that kind of puts it kind of like an 8-bit thing. Like 8-bit games are in their own class. That was pretty skillful, I must say, bumping them. If I did bump them closer to the bomb, I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like much like in the way 8-bit games are in their own class of things, N64 games are in their own class in terms of 3D video games. And everything else that came after it kind of competes on that same line of like, how realistic can it look? Like, how many improvements have we made? Like when polygons went wireframe, that was the next generation. That Skulltula on top of the staircase is gonna bug me. I know there's a way to do it before you're an adult, but I just always forget, and then I blow up the staircase, and I think at that point it's too late. So we'll just have some episode where we're kind of just dorking around, as my dad would put it. Wandering the globe as adult Link. Dorking around. Yeah, he used to say that about the stuff I would do around the house, just going around making noises from video games and stuff. He also had another term for it, but I'm not allowed to say that. Listen, you never know what will be around the corner in these narrow halls. You see targeting. Oh, I don't know how to do it, Navi. Up. You ever have your brain go numb? That's a weird feeling, man. So... Nope, too early still. Okay. We're getting there. Lizalfos round 2, right? Or did we already do round 2 and I'm just not paying attention? Nah, yeah, here's round 2. At least this dungeon is better than Jabu Jabu. I would say region-wise, Zora's Domain is way better than the mountain. But dungeon-wise, Jabu Jabu has a really cool boss. But everybody knows this game really picks up once you become adult Link. The child stuff is probably the weakest part, but it has its place. It's what sets the mood and reminds you that Hyrule was once bustling and happy. I guess I could probably speed this up if I used the Deku sticks. But I always like the rhythm of whack 'em, shield, whack 'em. Pretty much got every N64 game I've ever played on this channel. Well, that's not true. All the games I've rented, there's still a lot of those I have to cover somehow. But all the big N64 games are on this channel. With the exception of Rogue Squadron because of the music I gotta turn off if I ever get around to doing that one. But we got the bomb bag. This bomb-holding bag is made from a Dodongo's stomach. Jeez. That's one of those text lines you forget about. Where's the theories on that? What other textures in Hyrule look like they're made from a Dodongo's stomach? I bet you could probably extrapolate and go crazy with that. Like that one-eyed ghost thing. Doesn't it wear a piece of cloth that looks similar to the bomb bag? So maybe. That cloth is made from a Dodongo's stomach, or just is Dodongo's stomach that's been air-dried. You know, like those meat shops, the donger meat, whatever the heck it's called. I forget what it's called. They just let it hang and then shave off bits of it. Kebab. Ah, yes, the bats. Get away, bats! Nah. It's alright, there's a free ferry up ahead eventually. I just had a mini panic. Not because of the bat, who's annoying. Every now and then I'm like, did I plug in my microphone? And I have to look to see if the light on it is on. That's the worst, because I've done that before. Been like 40 minutes into a recording and realized the microphone's not even plugged in. So it's getting picked up on like the default crap laptop speakers. Oh yeah, the sword doesn't do anything. We need that ferry, man. Loud car going by. Now the dogs downstairs are going nuts. Nice. It wasn't the right one, was it? You stoop. It's okay. Oh man, that was beautiful. The two items I most needed. Just in one slash, got them all. That was totally unintentional, but I liked that. It made me happy on the inside and a little bit on the outside too. Whatever that means. My sister used to say that all the time. And say that, not stay that. This medication I'm on, it makes me slur my speech. It's weird. Antipsychotics? Well, there we go. That is the Dodongo's Cavern. Now it's just the boss. I don't know why I said it like that. I was just being silly. I always liked King Dodongo. It's just a shame that there's not much to it. But look at those footsteps. He's coming for you. too. Bleh. I should Deku Stick this guy too, but well. I haven't seen his attack in so many years. I was almost tempted to let him do it. I don't know if I've ever seen his attack, actually. Surely the first time. Like, it's neat that we can look at that animation and be like, okay, they're moving the character's model down. Like, you can actually see how they designed it, you know? Whereas back then it was just like, oh, he's sinking and getting burned and it's so crazy. But that's what I like about the N64 is it's so easy to see how they designed it. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongos cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock block in the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? Nah, there's no big ceremony involved, just take this as a token of our friendship. I still never played the original Hyrule Warriors where you could play as Darunia. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Because Age of Calamity was barely worth it. But at least it had a little bit of something that kind of connected it to Zelda. Instead of just being a Zelda mask over top of Dynasty Warriors. You obtained the Goron's Ruby. The spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers. But you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find. Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother. You did great. How about a big Goron hug, brother? The scream. Yeah, why not? Let's go see the fairy. I remember this music, this Hyrule Field music. There was a Windows 95 or Windows 98, whatever it was we were using at the time. Like desktop theme, where the startup music became the morning sunrise and a little bit of the Hyrule Field music. I remember it went on forever and it would annoy my dad. And the mouse cursor became a sword. And of course the background was something Zelda related. It was like this whole Zelda theme I downloaded. Back in the days before we knew about like sketchy websites and stuff. So who knows what else you really downloaded when you started digging around for stuff like that. Bonsai Buddy, remember that whole thing? Was that more 2000 era? Snood? Remember Snood? Oh yeah, the owl. The optional owl. We're gonna actually see the great fairies and randomizers. They never pop out. These have crazy camera angles too, I remember. Need some bombs, I think. Yeah, because the crazy wallpaper that looks like water trickling down. The camera zooms in on it all crazy. Like that. That is a cool shot. Link's face again. He's like, my gosh. Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Power. I'm gonna grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. Imagine if there were great fairies in real life. Boy, would that be something to find one of those. Just to get some kind of, like, boost. Imagine if you had something like a secret spin attack that nobody else had. Nah, maybe it's a good thing there's no great fairies in the real world. Because nobody would be able to keep it secret. And then the great fairies would get tortured. And it'd be this whole real life thing. It's just reality being stupid. That's right, we gotta go see the Hyrule Castle Fairy now. Some things can only exist in fantasy, I guess. Where the innocence of your brain are the rules that it plays by and they can't be broken. Death Mountain Crater. I remember this transition always felt scary because of the timer. It's like, oh, this place is crazy. We're not going to be able to be here for, like, till the very end of the game. And now it's just all been dumbed down to, oh yeah, you just beat the timer. And you can use this hole if you need to. Yeah, I probably could have used those seeds, but what is down here, vanilla, anyway? Oh, just bombs. Yeah, see, coming back to this, in situations like that, you do kind of miss the fact that it's not a randomizer. Really, the only reason to play vanilla anymore is just to see the cutscenes and remember the dialogue in the story. Yeah, we can even make it out of here, dude. But yeah, that area used to feel so much bigger than it actually is. Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule. At least not yet. If you are going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come grab my talents. The twinkles! I always liked this sequence. The village with the lights on, and we can get a heart piece. The sculpture is as an adult only. Hey, cow. That's another 3. One more to go. I don't care about the spiders so much. I don't think we've hit 20 yet. We were at exactly 10 before. It was a lucky guess when I checked in there, because I didn't know we had exactly the amount. Well, I guess we're done with the shield. We can look more like a child that knows what he's doing, instead of carrying around the big shield. So we could trade for the mask, and if we save and quit, we'll start in the forest again and be ready to go into the Lost Woods with the skull mask and do the Deku Theater and trade it. I always like to draw bridge noise. Yes. And the market too. It's just a nice sequence of things. That sound followed by the market, then come to the crazy chicken girl. Oh great, you sold it. Please pay back 10 rupees for the Keaton mask now. Payment received. You borrowed the skull mask. Wear it to show it off. You feel like a monster while you wear this mask. Alright. You know what, while we're here, let's go check in with the fairy and get Din's fire. I remember there were several playthroughs of this that I've done as a kid and beyond. And I just always forget to come back to this thing, and then you get to that point where you need Din's fire, and you're like, oh yeah, crap. And by that point, it's like I gotta get back to the Temple of Time, become a kid again, and it's this whole ordeal. But yeah, when you're already doing the side quest stuff, like the mask shop, it's kind of visually right there as a reminder. C-Stick being a friend. Wasn't that a GIF? Or a GIF, whatever people say? Where it's like, remember this song? Do, 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 do. And then it cuts to Link and it's like, because you always play it so much faster than they teach it to you. That was a stupid commentary thing. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. I always liked these ones as a kid, just seeing that orb appear again. You got Din's Fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. You can use Din's Fire not only to attack, but also to burn things. It's really only required once in the game. Maybe twice. Definitely once. I can't remember if Ganon's castle has an instance. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you have a good one, and take care.